I wonder if Eliwood and the others are well. I'm kind of worried. Ninian? Lord Hector's a strange guy, isn't he? Nils, that's impolite saying he's strange. But it's true, he is strange. He doesn't put on airs like other nobles. He even lets me ride on his shoulders. He's pushy and rough, but nice, too. I really like him. Nils, what if the people from long ago were like him? I just wish everyone could have gotten along better, you know? Yes, I agree. Tell me, Ninian, Lord Eliwood, you're fond of him, aren't you? Nils, But you must not fall in love with them, you know. We are different from them. I know, but I cannot. Ninian, where are you going? I need time to think. May I be alone, please? Ninian. Ambrose, we're all scattered about and in hiding. The enemy can't pick off our weaker members one by one. We've got to get them together and protect them. Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Fire Emblem 7 Hector mode playthrough. For this video, we are going to be covering Chapter 26, Unfulfilled Heart. But in addition to that, I'll also be covering some support conversations and stuff of that nature. But that's really all I'm going to be doing for this video. It's just kind of unfortunate the way that worked out because due to the nature of this particular playthrough, Unfulfilled Heart happens to come in between a new Hector mode chapter and a new variation of another chapter, both of which are maps we haven't seen yet in this playthrough. So because of that, this chapter kind of got the short end of the stick of being kind of like right in between those two chapters. So because of that, there's not going to be a whole lot of gameplay in this video. So I'm going to very quickly just go over the analysis for Chapter 26. First of all, Luis gives a little text at the very beginning of the chapter. I believe in Eliwood mode it's Pent that gives that text, so, you know, a little understandable there. Since you got Pent in the, and Louise in this chapter, it makes sense that in one of the modes Pent talks and the other mode Luis talks, so I kind of like what they did with that, I suppose. It was kind of obvious, but, whatever. You guys get the point. As far as other differences, this chapter, I'd say, is actually a bit more interesting in Hector's mode as it is compared to Eliwood's mode. First of all, Vida is in a new location. She is actually in the top right as opposed to the top left, which means if you wanted to go shopping, it's going to be a lot harder to do that. You pretty much have to like use flying units and also combinations of Ninian and just, you know, basically, it's really hard to get to those shops. Only get them if you're really interested in what the items have. Which, from what I remember, it's a bunch of very strong weapons. I think even, like, killing weapons. But, aside from that, I wouldn't really say it's really that worth it to risk getting into Vida's range. She does have the Uber Spear, which can be pretty much murder-inducing. Especially when she gets one of those lucky crits that you can't even control. So, yeah, just don't really worry about it at all. Just save yourself the trouble. It's not going to be really that important, I think. And, you know, it'll be a while till we get some other shops anyway. So, you know, it might seem kind of risky skipping the shops, but it's not worth incurring Vida's wrath, at least in my opinion. So, just don't worry about it. Also, there's a lot of Wyvern Knights, which, I mean, there are in, like, the normal game. Wyvern Riders, not Knights. I should be more clear, since Wyvern Knights are the promoted secondary flying unit class in Sacred Stones. But yeah, there's a lot of Wyvern Riders here, and not only are there a whole bunch of them, like, from the get-go, but the reinforcements tend to favor a lot of Wyvern Riders, and they'll appear in the bottom left, the bottom right. I think there's a couple that appear like very early on in the top of the map as well. So you'll have to deal with those pretty efficiently, and you know, because this is Hector mode, Hector can't actually promote until after Cog of Destiny. So if you want to take care of those Wyvern Riders easily and still get some good experience, you may have to bring some of your units up, because I used Eliwood, and Eliwood actually got pretty close to dying a couple of times, just because the Wyvern Knights themselves are Wyvern Riders, whatever, you know what I mean. They're actually pretty strong, not like deadly strong, but enough where, you know, they can hit you pretty regularly, and, you know, Eliwood's not super used to lances yet, so you know, they can be kind of tough to combat. But you can also promote Lyn and get a bow unit out of it. So that's one good thing, I guess. But yeah, that's really about it. That's all that kind of happened in this chapter was just, you know, raising my lower leveled units, getting more experience in certain places. That's really all I have to say. It's still pretty much the same chapter, but it is definitely more interesting overall compared to the Eliwood version, which the Eliwood version I feel like there's not enough reinforcements. Once you basically kill the initial waves of units, you're kind of just waiting for the chapter to end. So it was kind of nice that they actually made it a little bit more difficult in Hector's chapter. So that's pretty much it. So a quick refresher on what's going to happen now. After I show the level ups and the promotion which I got, because Eliwood kind of got his promotion in this chapter. I'm going to be showing nothing but support conversations. It's going to be support conversations that I grinded for in the Four-Fanged Offense chapter, the Crazed Beast chapter, which was the last chapter, and also supports I grinded for in the following chapter. Well, actually, no, I shouldn't probably do that because of a new character that you get in that chapter. Okay, I'll just do the first two. I'll find ways to put in the other support conversations later. But yeah, going to be showing a lot of supports, so it's going to be a lot of me reading dialogue, not really advancing any gameplay. So my apologies, but do not worry. The next two videos will be focused just on the Germ version of Pale Flower of Darkness, which is what we haven't seen yet. And should be a pretty interesting chapter, so I'll see you guys for that. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks. Brother? Huh? Are you talking to me? Oh, case of mistaken identity? Forget it. No bother. Now get lost. I'm sorry. From behind, you look just like my brother who ran away from home. What was his name? Dan. His name was Dan. Don't know him. What is your name? I'm Dart. Mate on the Davros, vessel of the feared pirates of Fargus. Pirates? Hey, now that's the reaction I like to see. You don't just go walking up to any man you see and take his arm, missy. Dart. Dart? What, you again? My name is Rebecca. I want to apologize for earlier. Apologize? For being afraid of you. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. That is to say, it's rare women don't fear pirates. I suppose so. But I'm still sorry. I said it's fine. Ooh, the beast in my belly is growling again. Oh, here, have this. What's in here? It's a special lunch I made. Fresh fruit, roasted fowl, herb bread, and... Here you go. Alright then. So now we even? Is that fair? Sure. Oi, come here, punk. What is it? What's with the getup? Are you one of those magic types? Well, I do dabble in the dark arts. Dark arts? What's that? Well, it's quite interesting, really. You see, there are several types of magic on this cosmos. Monks practice light magic, mages practice anima, and we shamans practice elder magic, which some call dark. Ugh! What's the matter? Hard words make my head hurt. I apologize. Did I use hard words? You call me stupid! No, I never meant... No. Right, well that's alright then. I'm just gonna go punch that rock over there until my head feels better. Righto, have fun, I guess. So it's you again, Magic Man. Why, hello there. You read a lot of books, huh? What's that book there? Oh, this one, yes. Well, it's actually a rather fascinating excursion into crypto-paleontology. Stop, say no more. Oh, right. That was too close. I don't care what kind of book it is, but you can kill people with that book, right? Ah, no. Actually, this is not a dark tome. What? Then what good is it on the battlefield? Well, no good at all, I suppose. What? That makes no sense. Why are you reading it, then? Why, for the thrill of new knowledge, I guess. Man lives for the joy of new ideas, doesn't he? I see. See, like, I try to eat all I can after a battle. And this is, like, the same thing, right? Yes, well, perhaps, I suppose. So that's that. What you do, right? I like you, Magic Man. I hope you learn everything and stuff. Well, I shall try, thank you. La 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 la. Hey. Oh, it's Matthew. Matthew, what is it? What is it? What's wrong? It's just Matthew. Are you daft? I'm going to tell Hector you said that. Cripes, what's wrong with you? Hey, where are you going? Come on. Over here, over here. Lord Hector said you have to stay by my side no matter what, right? I'm a sweet, helpless little cleric. You have to protect me. Protect you, but I'm a thief. I don't get into brawls. That's fine. I can heal you if you get hurt. So come on, don't be shy. Right over here. You know, I've been wondering about this for a while. But are you really one of Elmine's clerics? Are you sure you're not actually the follower of some dark evil god? That was very, very, very mean, Matthew. Are you trying to hurt my tender feelings? Tender. Right. Let's get going. Ah. All this time in the sun is doing terrible things to my skin. Lord Hector needs to take better care of his vassals. Come on, we should keep moving. Hey, hey, Matthew. Wouldn't it be great if we had our own vassals? Who needs them? You don't need partners to swipe treasure and lock doors. And too many people means too many footfalls. But I want my own vassals. Oh, please, not again. And what exactly would you have your vassals do? Well, first of all, they would have to call me Lady Serra, and bring me cold, refreshing drinks, and massage my feet and shoulders every day. I would also require their absolute submission to my every whim, of course. I don't need much, just a faithful servant, who would slave away for me until death. Oh, is that all? Well then. I wonder if someone has misplaced his vassals recently. Maybe there's just one lying around here somewhere. Not bloody likely. Ah, sweetest Serra, no matter how often I see you, you always present the freshest and most lovely appearance. Well, well, Sain, I've always thought you had an eye for beauty. That is but one of the noble traits that runs in our good house, and surely it is what has brought us together now. Ah, Serra, we would make such a fine pair. Well, I don't know about that quite yet, but... Ah, a bit coy, are we? Or perhaps you wish to delay the pleasure to get sweeter. It's not that, but wait, you're just trying to get me to say yes, right? For that I would do anything, my dear. Well, we'll see, won't we? Hey, Sain, look at this. What do you think? Isn't it adorable? Yes, what a lovely little doll. No, silly, it's not a doll. It's a special necklace sold only in Etruria. That's a necklace? Well, that's rather peculiar. Yeah, they haven't really gotten around yet. But they're a big hit with the fashion elite. Is that right? Well, Serra, you certainly do have good fashion sense. I still don't know very much about these sort of things. But of course not. Kaelin is pretty out of the way, even for Lycia. Even Len, who is gorgeous, has zero fashion sense. Ah, how can you say that? You know, Ostia is probably the center of the fashion world right now, so that's probably why you don't get my style. I'm just so far ahead of the rest of the fashion world. Greetings, Guy. Matthew. You seem well, gotten used to the troop. As much as could be hoped. That is good, then. Now, what shall I have you do next? What? I joined your army, I've paid back what I ate. Now, Guy, haven't you forgotten? 1 favor for 1 piece of meat, right? You still owe me 3 favors. Hey, that's not fair! Don't try to play dumb with me. Look, you wrote it here on this oath paper yourself. Demon! What grudge drives you to be so cruel to me? You're not the one to mince words, are you? We had a deal. I'll never give in. I challenge you. The stakes. That oath paper. Now, why would I have to do something like that? Aha! You're just scared I'd beat you. Guy, no one's dumb enough to fall for that old ruse. Ah, quiet. If you're a man, you'll fight me. Fine, fine. Have it your way. I'll take you on just this once. If you win, your debts are cancelled. Really? Yes, and I get to choose the timing of the fight. Then choose. My sword will never lose to yours. I'll show you how much I've learned. Ah, Guy. Too bad about the fight, eh? You. What? Got a problem? You're a coward attacking me in my sleep like that. Your sword is without honor, you hear me? What do I care? I'm no knight. Speaking of knights, how do you expect to succeed getting taken by a simple knight attack? Yes, but listen, Guy. There's a story of a famous knight you should know. One day, this knight received a challenge. His opponent named a time and a place, and he agreed. Then, when his opponent turned to walk off, he cut him down right then and there. That's cowardice! No, his opponent was weak to turn his back on the enemy. That is the true nature of combat. Would you stand on the battlefield calling your enemy a coward? Yes, but... Fine, I get it. I've lost. Fine. Good, now you owe me 4 favors. Urgh! I won't lose next time. Whoa! What is it? Oh, beautiful vision of delight, please tell me your name. It's Rebecca. Rebecca, such a lovely sound. So simple, yet it has a kind of a crystal-perfect ring to it. I must say, it suits you so elegantly. Please stop, you're embarrassing me. It's just a name. My dear Rebecca, it is unsafe here, come to my side. We knights are honor-bound to protect fair maidens. Look, I'm nobody's maiden, alright? I'm just a girl from a small village, okay? For one so lovely, humble beginnings matter not. Dear Rebecca, take my hand. No thanks, I think I'd rather walk. Ah, Rebecca! What lovely weather. It is as if the skies wish to bless our meeting. Am I deceived, or do you regard me with somewhat icy gaze this morn? Sain, yes? Lady Lindis told me about you. About how you would flirt with every woman you saw in Kalen. Look. I had no idea. I thought you were just being nice. Ah, do not misunderstand. You see, it is my fate, my curse, if you can call it such. What, that you have to hit on lots and lots of women? Tell the truth. Yes. How many? Well, all of them. Every woman I've ever seen, I guess. But they are just so unspeakably beautiful. I see. Well, you should know that I could never be with someone like you. Goodbye. Ah, Rebecca! Blast my honesty. Hector, got a moment? What's up? Something I heard from Eliwood. You spar with him pretty regularly, right? Yep, what of it? I was wondering whether you'd spar with me too. You? I recommend against it. I wouldn't want to leave a scar on a little one like you. Hey, just because I'm a woman doesn't mean I'm weak. Now this has nothing to do about being a man or a woman. Just my armor's heavy riding armor, you see. A swordsman such as yourself wouldn't stand a chance. My, I see, I get it. So you've judged my strength already then. That's not what I'm saying. Oswin once taught me during training a long time ago. Heavy cavalry and swordsmen are like water and... Hey, what's with that glare? Hector, I challenge you. You'll see, you'll take back those words. Whoa! Lynn. What? I thought it would be disrespectful to hold back, you see. So I went full force, I did. But I gotta admit, I was surprised. Your sword arm it's stronger than I thought. Why, thank you, Hector. For me, losing you was my good lesson in my limits. Are you listening to me? I'm busy right now. I'm learning some new lunge and thrust patterns. Yeah, I thought you were standing different. What's that lunge used for? They say it's very good against axemen and heavy armor. Wait, that's me! You got something personal against me, Lynn? We're friends, right? Of course we are. But this is about me, my limits. I can't be a burden to either you or Eliwood right now. I can fight, and I will get stronger. Lynn. Hey, Farina, wait up. What? Ah, Lord Hector. I was just off to do battle worthy of my purse. Yeah, about that purse. I heard about going the price for Ilian merchants from a henchman. Eh? Usually they get paid by the battle with no bonuses or anything. And he said 20,000 gold was way too much. But payment is determined by rank within the knightly order, right? At your level of ability, I'd say you're worth 2,000 gold tops. Never. I'm 4,000 gold, I am. What's that? 4,000? So what's all that about 20,000 gold, eh? Trying to pull a fast one on me, weren't you? No, not at all. Never. It's just I've been underpaid compared to my ability until now. Look me up the eye and say that again. Well, and isn't this assignment a long-term one? I might need food for my Pegasus. Right. So what does a Pegasus eat? Carrots? Of course not. You can't treat a Pegasus like a common horse. It is a horse. Wrong. Pegasi are noble animals, so they must be noble carrots, you see. Like I said, carrots. No, listen. I'll do the work I've been paid for. That should be enough, right? Now, watch me go! Hey, wait, hey! Hey kid, come here. Who are you? I'm Farina. I just want to ask you something. How much are they paying you? What? Why do you want to know? Don't change the subject, just tell me. My honor depends upon your answer. What are you talking about? You're a real strange one, you know. I'm not being paid a single doubloon. Are you serious? Why are you so shocked? I mean, I get to travel a lot. It's not like I have to pay for anything. Whoa, I just can't believe it. You must be the stupidest person I've ever met. Now you watch that pretty little mouth of yours, lass, before I turn it sideways. So I guess my 20,000 gold wage really is the highest here. Well, who should we be surprised? I'm quite simply the finest mercenary that money can buy. Ha! 20,000 gold. You put your life on the line for that chump change? Man, oh man, some people just go stupid for cash. What did you just say? Well then, what are you here for? Ha! You want to know? I'm here for me. I'm a big guy and I've got big dreams. Yeah, I bet. You probably don't have two coppers to rub together and here you are, talking about dreams. What would you know about it? Eliwood. Lindis, something the matter? I was watching your swordplay just now. You're quite good. I had no idea you could handle a sword so well. I've had my share of practice, just I'm not sure how well it would serve me in a real battle. Where'd you learn that style? My father taught me the basics, then I received some instruction from Marcus. I'd spar once every 2 months with Hector, too. Sparring, huh? Interested in a new partner? Who, you? I don't have a problem with that. Just as long as you don't go easy on me. I'm very serious when I spar. Wouldn't want you to get hurt. Of course, I understand. I'd be ready.